Hello, my name is Diokhais and this is my FOA. So, how did language of rap music infiltrate into the culture of different social groups? So, rap emerged in the United States during the early 1970s as Jamaican immigrant Cool DJ Herc began to record songs with his own lyrics over the instrumentals of mainstream music of the time. The new genre of music slowly expanded through urban areas of New York. It wasn't until 1979, however, when a rap group called Sugar Hill Gang released their hit song Rapper's Delight, that record producers all over the United States began to pay attention to this unique and emerging genre of music. As this genre started to evolve, people began using it as a personal form of expression. Rap had no rules, all people had to do was sing their own lyrics over instrumental beats of songs, either original or current songs, as long as they were the instrumental beats. So, in the beginning, rap music appealed mainly to the low income, predominantly black urban communities. Rappers would use this musical genre to tell stories and share the lifestyles that they had. Rap was initially seen as the voice of the poor, uh, mainly black citizens that felt discriminated against and misrepresented by the mainstream media, which was controlled by white people at the time. So, rap became known and is often criticized for its explicit as well as violent language and its prevalent themes such as drugs, sex, etc. The language that rappers used was just a simple reflection of the realities they were born and raised in. The language used in rap songs was the same language that rappers as well as its listeners used and heard on their day-to-day basis. When rap began to spread throughout urban communities outside of New York, it was almost exclusive to the poor African American citizens. Most rappers at the time would use this form of spoken word poetry to express rebellion and discontent with something. They would talk about their struggles, as well as the discontent they had for black discrimination, as well as other socio-political issues. The explicit language used in rap was a reflection of the anger, desperation, disappointment, and other emotions felt by the rappers. This explicit language was crucial for the growth of this new musical genre as it was very relatable amongst lower class social groups who were born and raised in similar violent environments. Rap continued to grow within low income urban communities, but it only got on the mainstream after a group called NWA came in the picture. So, NWA, also known as Niggas with Attitudes, was a rap group consisted of five young African American men based in South Central LA. In 1988, the rap group released considerably one of the most controversial rap albums or albums ever, where they talked about their perspectives and opinions on the violence and police brutality on South Central LA that they experienced. So the album, which contained a large portion of explicit and violent lyrics, was most famous over its controversial song "Fuck the Police," in which the rap group protested police brutality and racial discrimination against black people mainly. Uh, the song quickly became so popular and controversial that the FBI, as well as the United States Secret Service, sent a letter to the group's distributor expressing their disapproval and discontent of the song and banning the group from performing at certain venues. Um, Regardless, the letter from the FBI caused the album to get more popular, um, and it ended up selling over 3 million copies worldwide. So, the release of this album was considerably one of the most crucial moments for the evolution of rap music. This album's controversy allowed it to be featured in the mainstream media throughout the US, making it accessible to people from all different social groups. The exposure of the album in the media allowed for citizens living a completely different reality within the same country to open their eyes on what was really happening on the low income, predominantly uh, African American and black urban communities. The violent language and delivery used on the album made a very powerful impact on how people from these social groups took in the information and messages from the rap group in the album. Medium and high class citizens, especially white citizens, were shocked and in disbelief that within their country and sometimes within their own cities, young black innocent teenagers were being discriminated against and assaulted by the police for no reason while they were innocent. The discovery of this new music genre quickly became popular amongst all different social groups. However, it had an outstanding impact amongst young white males from the medium and high class. The explicit and violent language used in rap music was specifically appealing to this particular social group because it gave them the pleasure and the feeling that they were breaking the rules, the feeling that they're listening to something that they're not supposed to be listening to. The explicit language used in rap music also emphasizes the idea of masculinity, which also can be seen as something cool to young boys. The explicit language in rap music was a key factor in making the musical genre stand out and easily gain popularity amongst all different social groups, as it caused the delivery of the messages to be more direct and powerful, as if they were to use normal language, without swear words and the violence. Um, as the musical genre became increasingly famous, rappers began to make collaborations with other rappers as well as artists from other musical genres. Today, rap is one of the most mainstream genres of music. It's the fastest growing genre of music and considerably the most influential one, yeah, to its listeners. Today, rappers also adjust of their they adjust the content of their music depending on the target audience that they have. Mainstream rap still contains explicit language, however, it tends to be less aggressive and more happy toned than other rap songs. An increasing amount of rap songs and artists now attempt to transmit positive messages throughout their music and cause a positive impact on their audience, on their target audience. Nonetheless, explicit language remains available within most rap music as it became one of its most popular and desired traits. Thank you.